Welcome again to the Cairo Sun Show, and this is part 2 of my pet peeves. Now remember, like last time, that I told you I would separate my videos into categories. Well, this is the second category, and this one is called My Pet Peeves in a Broken Relationship, or plainly, a relationship that didn't work out at the end. And this video, there is some truth to it because some of these things happen to me. And yes, I'm still, I do have a girlfriend, so, okay. Let me just start by telling you some of the things I don't like about relationships. Number 1, I hate it when your boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you by saying, maybe we should just be friends, when in fact, chances are, they aren't going to want anything to do with you anymore. I hate that, because you know they're not going to want to be your friend. They're just saying that to comfort you, to make you feel better. That's just their way of saying, get the fuck out of my life. And number 2, I hate it when my girlfriend broke up with me after a concert because her heart was on a crush for one of the band member lead singers, and she told me she suddenly lost the spark. A bunch of bullshit. A bunch of bullshit. Never date people or never go out with people who magically lose the spark because they have a crush on someone. I know people like that in real life. I mean, you can think they're a little cute, but if you think they're hot and then you start having a crush on them, something's wrong. Really, something's really wrong. Number 3, I hate it when you tell your loved one that you love them, but they reply, I think I love you. And then a day later, while you're on the phone talking to him or her, they practically break up with you because of their stupid decision or whatever, so to be why they break up with you. I hate that. I hate when people do that. And a lot of people do that, and it's sad but true. Number 4, I despise girls who cheat or commit promiscuous activities without you having any knowledge about the event until after the relationship ended. In other words, say you dated somebody for maybe a few months or a year, and then a year later they're your ex, and then you're going out with someone new, and you happen to bump into them and they say, oh, by the way, while I was dating you, when we were together, I cheated on you. That's what I hate, when people do that. It's the most ignorant thing in the world. Now, number 5, I despise individuals who, after 3-year relationship, one loses the spark and doesn't consult with their partner until 6-7 months later, resulting to a breakup, leaving the other half, the victim, in a lot of pain. However, the darker realm, the person who broke up with the victim, dates another candidate a week later. Now, sad thing is, this is actually true. I know someone, I will not tell you the name, but I know someone in real life who actually did this. They told me months before they were going to break up with their boyfriend that they were going to break up with their boyfriend after he moved out of her house and lived in his own apartment. She was going to start to break up with him because she lost the spark then and there, even before she actually did it. 7 months later, in August, she actually did it. A week later, she went out with some other dickhead. Number 6. I hate it when one doesn't love their partner in the very same way their other half loves them. In some relationships, you'll find people who love each other and claim they love each other the same way, but they don't. But folks, I hate it. You have to love each other in the very same way. One person can't love somebody because of one thing, and someone can't love someone because of another thing. I mean, you can love the aspects of the person, love what they do, love their hobbies, if you like them, have interest in them. But if you love them only because of something sick, perverted, then that's not love. Love is when you actually care for that person. When you actually care for them. And that's what love is, caring, loving. If you, every time you see them, do something like, have sex with them and then you don't talk to them, then that means you really don't care about them. And I hate that. Now, let me tell you, back in my day, I was kind of a perverted guy. I swear sometimes I am too. In my relationship, because we have a lot of things in common, or some things in common, we're both perverted, so what can I say? Either way, there's times you can do it and times you don't need to do it. And times that you just need to hang out with the person and love them and support them. That's what a true friend is. And that's what a real husband and wife should do. Number 7. I hate relationships that will definitely not last, but in the back of your head, you believe, this could last forever. Bullshit. If you have an instinct that you think this person's going to do something effed up to you, or if somebody's going to cheat on you, don't go with them. Break up with them immediately. And find someone else in life, or just simply be single, okay? That's all I have to say with that. Number 8. I hate it whenever someone controls you in a relationship, despite, they dictate your personality, and if not cooperative with their little meaningful ways, they will acquire pain in a mental, physical, and emotional attributes. I hate that too. Never go out with someone who feels that they need to abuse you. That's not a good thing to do. No. And number 9. Number 9 is my favorite pet peeve that I hate. When you break up with somebody and you don't give a shit-ass rat turd about them, but you care more about yourself and your self-centered, decadent son of a bitch. There's some relationships where people will break up and won't care about the other half and how they feel. I can give you an example about someone in real life, but I feel that I don't need to. And no, it's not me. But every relationship's like that. Some people say, I'm sorry I had to do this, but I just don't feel like we were meant to be. Have you ever thought of the other person, how he's going to feel? Well, that's your problem. And it does hurt, and it is not fun. It's kind of like having a friend, and then, after so many years, you start to split apart, like those two cats on 90210, that new show, how they split apart after a while. The teachers, the one actress teacher and the one English teacher, or whoever they are. Anyway, folks, this is reality, and this is one of my pet peeves of how people treat you, and how they're so cold, and how they don't care a fuck about you after your relationship ends. They care more about themselves, their need, and their new fucking boyfriend, girlfriend. I hate people like that. I hate it! And that's what I hate. Stay tuned for my next pet peeve. You never know what it could be. God bless.